Hi, this is Foxastrologyjon Tarot here with your Tarot Weekly reading. I have just a few updates. I mentioned last week I moved my weekly readings to Mondays. It just works better for my schedule, so you should be catching this early Monday morning if you're in the States. I'll be releasing Choose Your Message Tarot as well as next week starting a weekly transit update. I'll also be releasing in about 2 weeks the tarot and astrology reports for the month of September. Sooner if I can manage it, we'll see how that goes. But either way, so starting off, I'm just going to pull a few cards from my Cathar Tarot and see if there's any messages this week. Flying. Okay. So with 2 8s coming out, we have the 8 of Love and the 8 of Swords. Both of them, I really feel like there's some kind of hesitation together. One implying that this is coming from other people, maybe some criticism, maybe some restriction, maybe some fear. Maybe what's coming up next week is maybe a little worried about what other people think. So the message here would be stay insulated. And by that I mean like there's you and your plans and your likes and dislikes, and create a nice little buffer. Really try and stay focused internally this coming week, as you may feel a little sensitive about what other people's comments are about what you're doing with your life, the choices you make, your taste, whatever. Because here the 8 of Love is talking about progress, meeting yourself, moving forward, being on a journey, meeting another aspect of yourself as you move around the world. So this could imply travel, it could imply some kind of journey, obviously, but doubt and fear comes up again. Something about maybe feeling timid, feeling about maybe being drawn towards something but having hesitation, feeling like maybe disappointment may come in if you attempt something. And so once again, the message here being don't hold somebody else's beliefs in you, in your decision making process. Don't hold on to those. Stay insulated. Remember that everybody's going to have their own opinion, obviously, about what you're doing. And no matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like it. I deal with that on this channel all the time. Rainbow Harmony deals with their channel all the time. There's always going to be somebody who disagrees with the way that you shuffle your cards, disagrees with the way that you operate your business, who doesn't think that you're doing it at an optimal kind of method. And so stay insulated. Remember to encourage yourself, create safe spaces for yourself to be able to encourage yourself and to think like, you know what? Nobody else may really understand the depths of my situation, who I am, the choices I've made, what I've been through. All of that that's just me. I'm the only person that's going to know that. So stay insulated. Stay aware of how maybe other people may have different experiences, other people will have different perspectives. It's important to really stay insulated this coming week. Maybe even the people that normally who are close to you and very trusting and supportive of what you're doing, maybe even those people may find themselves asking questions, wondering where you're going, wondering if you're moving forward, all of that. So stay insulated, encourage yourself, create a safe environment for your creativity to flow. Don't let that get in your head. Don't let those comments or those sayings or even stuff from how you were raised, don't let that discourage you from moving forward. Somebody I like to watch a lot is Gary Vee, and he talks a lot about this, about how sometimes, maybe your parents didn't quite know how to encourage you in the best way that would have worked for you. And as a result, there are some messages kind of lingering from, your childhood about, don't do this, don't do that, it's not responsible, it's not the right way, expectations. And a lot of times those expectations can get in the way of us moving forward. I'm going to pull a few more cards, just see if there's any messages from my medicine card deck about this coming week. Okay, so be on the lookout for messages, be on the lookout for signs. If you're not into the spiritual aspect of this card, what this really is saying is look for, to be mindful of the confirmation that you're seeking out in the world. In a very non-spiritual way, cutting everything aside. If you're not into this, think about it this way. Whatever it is that you're reading, whatever it is, the people that you're hanging out with, all that information, all the commentary, all the media that you take in, that you listen to, that you consider, all of that plays a huge role in your paradigm, your perspective. And so keep an eye out for the kinds of information that you're taking in. Look for the things that are encouraging. Look for the kinds of information that helps you move forward, that doesn't get you caught up on little details that make you worry too much about what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And if you're looking at it from a spiritual perspective, this is a time to be looking for messages from Spirit, looking for confirmation that you're on the right path, that you're on the right journey. Keep an eye out for specific numbers that repeat themselves often, certain kinds of animals that present themselves to you in interesting ways. If an animal shows up, consider the environment that you're in. Consider what you think you may have done to arrive there, the circumstances, all of that. Sometimes there's layers of little messages here that'll help to really uncover what the meaning is. There's always websites to help you understand individual meanings of animals and numbers and all kinds of synchronicities that can show up in your way. The moose, once again, I think confirmation of your unique perspective, your unique voice. The moose, let me think, I think also has to do with kind of creative, like your unique print, your unique gifts. Yeah, I'm just checking. Self-esteem, because really what you want to know is how can this coming week really provide opportunity for you to be seen, to be recognized, to not necessarily to be validated, because we don't want to look for validation from other people. We always validate ourselves because we're the ones that know ourselves the best. We want to look for the positive force that we can bring into the world, the ways that we can help others, the way that we can bring wisdom. More importantly, too, is understanding the kind of cycle of opportunities that we get presented. There's always going to be moments when we have an opportunity to present wisdom, and another moment when we're going to need to stay quiet. And the wisdom is knowing the difference. As a friend comes and asks you for advice, but you can tell based on the situation that they're not really looking for criticism, they're looking for support, they're looking for encouragement. Knowing the difference between those two situations can really, really help. So, like I said, this week, maybe stay insulated, stay focused on you, on on what you feel is going to be helping you move forward. The kinds of thoughts, repetitive thoughts, that are going to be helping you stay positive, stay moving forward, stay motivated, and stay focused on your dreams, on your goals. So hope that helps you. Seems like this next week, it's not necessarily talking about that there's going to be this huge struggle, that people are going to be after you. There's no real need to get paranoid here. It's really just saying this week it's going to be really important for you energetically to be focused on your inner world and helping that inner world to thrive and to create safe space for you to be in a positive mindset, to be in a positive flow. Because sometimes if we let that negative stuff come in, we get stuck on stuff. All of a sudden that flow gets blocked up and we're wondering why nothing is moving, or we get caught up in stress, we get caught up in, like I said, negative attitudes. So stay focused. Maybe the good practical kind of method for you this week would be to carve out some alone time to write, journal, meditate, honestly sometimes just to be with yourself, whether that's just peacefully. Obviously try to make that time not for watching movies or anything like that, but to literally be peaceful and to be quiet, to be with yourself. Maybe, at the most, read a book that's really a book that really helps you feel peaceful about things. And I'd really recommend that. Otherwise, it's not necessarily saying to stay away from people or anything. It is saying to just remember, what everybody else, they're always going to have their opinions. Remember what yours are and how important those are and how unique your opinions are given the situation that you're in and the life that you've had, and how your opinion really matters most to you. That other people's opinions, they need to be weighed, pros and cons. Consider their perspective, consider their intentions, and so on and so forth. So hope you guys have a good week. Soon I'll be releasing a Choose Your Message card, so I look forward to your comments below. And as always, if you want to catch more of this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Check out my monthly astrology and tarot reports. I have both general versions and love-focused versions for all the 12 signs of the zodiac. It's done in sidereal zodiac. So I'd love to hear your feedback on all of those, and I'll catch you later. Peace.